Alrighty, we are going to get started, everybody. Can you hear me back there in the back? Excellent. My name is Ann Pring, and this is Psychology 130. If that's where you think you should be, then you're in the right place. If not, you can discreetly exit at your leisure. The syllabi, a hard copy anyway, the syllabi are being passed around right now, but if you don't want a paper copy, you by no means have to take one. It's also posted on BSpace. But we have 250 copies of the syllabus. It looks like there's probably 250 people in here. The bad news is we really only have room for 225. Take a syllabus if you want, or you can get a copy of it on BSpace. So today we're going to go through a number of the boring things that everybody does on the first day of class. So we'll talk about getting into class, introduce you to myself and the GSIs, and talk about what the heck we're going to do in this class, do a demonstration, and at the end we'll have a presentation from somebody in the RPP, Research Participants Program. All right, so getting into class. I think a number of you are here, even though you're not in the class, but yet you wish to be in the class. And so, unfortunately, as I said, we only have room, even though this room is bigger, we only have 3 GSIs, we can only have 225 people in our class. When I checked earlier today, there were 140 people on the wait list, and there was room for 41 people. So, that means about 100 people on the wait list are not going to get in, which is one of the most disheartening things about UC Berkeley. The good news is this class is offered every semester and in the summer. So if you can't get in this fall, you can try again in the spring or over the summer. Now, I don't know that much about how the waitlist works. The one thing I do know is that I have absolutely nothing to do with it. So a number of you have emailed me asking what are my chances of getting in on the waitlist, and I really have no idea. The things that I do know about the waitlist is posted also on BSpace. There's a little handout there kind of getting into the class fact that the Student Services Office in Psychology puts together that describes the ways in which the waitlist is handled. So if you are a psychology major and a senior, you have the best chance of getting in to the class. If you're a sophomore and an electrical engineering major, you probably have the least chance of getting in, at least this semester. I know that sounds discriminatory, and it probably is, but the majors need this to graduate, so they're the ones that are going to get top priority, unfortunately. I was just talking with Tony, who's sitting up there in the back, and he tried to get in this class as a sophomore and he wasn't able to, but he's in it now because he's a senior. So if you're a senior psychology major, you probably will make it into the class, even if you're number 141 on the waitlist. For those of you, though, that aren't seniors and psychology majors, or even maybe junior psychology majors, or if you're an MCB or a rhetoric or even computer science major, you may not be able to get in this semester. It just depends on how many psychology majors are on the waitlist. Now, one way to maximize your chance of getting into the class, though, is to get yourself, if you're on the waitlist, make sure that you're on the waitlist for one of these sections that's open. If you're number 1 on the waitlist, but you're on the waitlist for section 106, which is currently full, you may not actually get into the class. So these are the sections that are open right now. Section 104 is wide open, in fact. That's Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. It must not be a very popular time because there are 19 seats available in that section. If you can find it in your heart to get up early and come to section, you will have a good chance of getting into the class if you switch sections to that one in Telebears. So if you're on the waiting list right now, don't drop it, or I don't exactly know how Telebears works, but don't de-enroll yourself, just switch sections. If you take yourself, de-enroll and try to re-enroll, then that's evidently puts you in an even more difficult position for getting into the class. So if you can switch into an open section, that's going to increase the likelihood of getting into the class. These are the ones that are open. So switch into one of these, and that'll definitely increase your chances. So 104, 9 a.m. on Tuesday, that's even your best bet. Now, it's early, I know, but as you'll meet in a minute, Janelle Caponegro is GSI. She's one outstanding GSI award. She is peppy and energetic, and she will make it worth your while to come at 9 a.m. Okay? So if you have any other questions, which you probably have tons of them, and I'm unfortunately not the best person to answer them, if you read the little fact thing that is posted on BSpace under Psychology 130, if you can't get access, though, to Psychology 130 because you're not registered, that's not going to help you. But if you go to the Student Services Office in Pullman Hall, which is, I wish I knew the number of that office, but I don't. But if you go to the 3rd floor in Pullman Hall and you take the elevator, you take a right, it's going to be your first door on the right. If you are a healthy, fitness-minded person and you walk up the stairs to the 3rd floor of Pullman Hall and take a left, it'll be the first door on your right. Student Services. They can answer any of your questions that I can't answer about getting into the class. The 2 things I know for sure is getting into an open section and if you're a psychology major. If you are not a psychology major and you're a senior, this is your last semester here, that just sucks if you can't get into the class. And I wish I could do something about it, but I don't have any control over the wait list, I'm sorry to say. Even though this is a gigantic room, we can't accommodate everybody who is in here. There's 292 people that could physically fit in this room, and it looks like there's close to it in here, so I apologize for that. Anybody want to try to ask a question that I may or may not be able to answer about getting in? Yeah. Yeah, I think the days of automatic processing of the waitlist are over. Now it's done manually by the people in Student Services. I believe so. Yeah. You still might have a problem if you're on a waitlist for a full section. That might still be a problem. But if you're a psychology major and a senior, then you probably have a good shot. Except for the closed section thing. I don't know how they negotiate that. But Student Services can answer that. How many people here is your first semester at Berkeley? Excellent. Welcome to Berkeley, California. It's September and October are the warmest months here typically, as you may have experienced outside in the glorious sunshine. It's cool in this room, which is nice. Enjoy your time here in Berkeley. How many people are seniors graduating? Congratulations. Savor and enjoy your last year here at Berkeley. It'll be, I hope, when you look back on your time here at Berkeley, among the best years of your life, despite having to deal with waitlist sorts of things. All right. Let me do some introductions. Erica Lee is not here today, so I can't introduce her, but I will introduce you to her next week. She is the GSI who's going to be heading up the Monday sections. Janelle Caponegro right here, happy, energetic, 9 a.m. section, 104, wide open. Janelle's a terrific GSI, and also a terrific GSI is Mike Colson right here. He is heading up the Wednesday sections that are almost entirely full. I think only one of those has a few open seats. So this class is a team effort. I'll be up here doing the lectures, but a lot of what you'll be learning takes place in sections. And so you'll get to know your GSIs really well. They're really super nice people. They're all graduate students here in the Department of Psychology in the clinical science area. So if any of you aspire to be clinical psychologists, ask them all sorts of questions about how do they get into graduate school, why do they decide to go into clinical psychology, all of that. They're a fountain of information about careers in clinical psychology, and they'd be happy to answer your questions. So sections are not going to meet this week, they'll start next week, and they will have their own syllabi for every section. My name is Ann Pring. I've been at Berkeley for 14 years, teaching this class almost every year since I've been here. It's one of my favorite classes to teach, and I, along with another professor here, Sherry Johnson, write the textbook that we'll be using in this class. So it's a subject matter that is near and dear to our hearts. We are enthusiastic about it and hope that we and the book and myself, the GSI I will communicate some of that enthusiasm to you. Before I was at Berkeley, I was on the faculty at Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee. Anybody here from Tennessee? Oh, anybody from the South? Anybody ever visit the South? Okay, it's a wonderful place. It's a lot hotter than it is here. So I was on the faculty at Vanderbilt for 7 years before I came to Berkeley. And before that, I was in graduate school in New York. Anybody here from New York? I went to graduate school at Stony Brook University, which is on Long Island, about 60 miles east of New York City. I was in a clinical psychology graduate program there. That's what my degree is, clinical psychology. When you get a PhD in clinical psychology, you do a year-long internship where you're immersed in clinical experience. I did that at Bellevue Hospital, which is in New York City, where I work with people with severe mental illness. The kind of research I started doing in graduate school that I continue to do today is primarily in schizophrenia. We won't talk about schizophrenia in our class till towards the end of the semester, but that's the area of research that I've done most work in. I've also done a little bit of research with bipolar disorder and depression and autism and ADHD. So I have worked clinically with people with severe mental illness and people with depression and anxiety disorders. One of the nice things about clinical psychology degrees is that you can do research with people who have severe mental illnesses, trying to figure out what causes it and how to make it better. And you can also treat people who have mild, moderate, severe mental illnesses and watch, hopefully, as they get better. What we're going to be doing in our class here is taking a close look at a number of different disorders, not all the different disorders, we don't have that kind of time, but a close look at some of the disorders, trying to understand what are the symptoms, how can we distinguish a disorder from just everyday behavior that seems a little odd or maybe seems a little down. So we'll be trying to distinguish what makes a disorder different from just simple variation of behavior. And we'll also take a look at what causes the different disorders we'll be talking about, and then how can we treat them? Is there any hope for people who have disorders? I think it's 46% of people in the United States could be diagnosed with a disorder that is in our current diagnostic system at some point during their life. That is a super high number. Many of you people in here may have received a diagnosis yourself of a disorder, or know somebody in your family or friend who has a diagnosis. The disorders we're going to be talking about are not all that rare. They're very common. They affect us all in one way or another. And so we're going to try to take a closer look at some of them and try to understand the symptoms and the causes and the treatments. Before I went to graduate school, I went to college in the state where I grew up. The music I was playing, and I always play music at the beginning of class, today before we started, all represented artists that are from the state that I grew up in. So did anybody recognize any of the musicians? Anybody? Who's here? John Mellencamp, right? There's also John Hyatt, had a little faith in me, and Babyface Nelson. Anybody know where all three of those are from? Midwest. Starts with I. Illinois, good guess. Okay, that's one out of the 3 Midwestern states that starts with I, but that's not it. 2 left. Indiana, and somebody else said Iowa. It's Indiana. I grew up in Indiana. I went to college at Ball State University in beautiful Muncie, Indiana. I grew up in Indianapolis, so if you hear any kind of an accent in my voice, it'll be a slight Midwestern twang that I have not been able to shake despite living in New York, Tennessee, and now in California, which has no accent, as best I can say. Okay, let's talk about our books. So this is the book that we're going to be using. The bad news is it's a brand new book. It was just released, and so there's no used copies of it. So we need the 12th edition, and what you really want to look for is the white cover where it's got that DSM-5 thing on it, because DSM-5, which is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual, 5th edition, the United States American Diagnostic System, was just released in May of 2013. So we updated our book to reflect all the changes that were made in DSM-5. We'll have a lot to say about DSM-5 as we go along. So the bad news is it is expensive. When I checked, this is the prices to buy this book. Now this book is not actually a book, or I guess it is a book, but it's the publisher decided to only generate what's called a binder-ready version, or a loose leaf version. So there's no binding to this book. It's not like a hardcover book. It's a bunch of loose pages with 3 hole punches in it, bound in plastic wrap. So for those of you that may have had it. So it's not a book per se, it's just a bunch of pages. Now the good news about that is that you don't necessarily have to schlep the whole thing with you every time. You can just pull out the pages for whatever chapters we're discussing and bring those with you. That's one advantage of this particular version. But it's just loose leaf pages. Now, there are other versions out there. So this is the 12th edition of the book right there. That's what that looks like. That's not going to work because it's not really covering DSM-5. Chapter 3, for example, diagnosis is totally different. The chapter on personality disorders is totally different to reflect what actually happened in DSM-5. The international edition is no good. The 11th edition is unfortunately no good. So I know that these books are ridiculously expensive. So here are some tips of where you might be able to find rentals of this book, which is always cheaper. So you can get an electronic book. That was the cheapest thing I found from CourseSmart for $50. So renting an electronic version. Now, electronic versions you can't write on as much, but it's certainly half the price of buying the actual book. I will be putting some copies of this as soon as I get them from the publisher on reserve at the Education Psychology Library. For those of you who don't remember, a library is a big space devoted to books, and there's usually tables where people can sit. We still have those things, and in the Education Psychology Library is in Tolman Hall, which is on the, as many of you know now, on the other side of campus. So I'll put some copies on reserve there so that you can go in and read the pages while you're there, or even make copies of them. I don't have the copies there, but I will put them on reserve. And if you have friends in the class, and if you guys want to go in, like, share a book, maybe do that. You can always photocopy or scan, copies where you can scan the chapters and then have PDF versions of them. So if you have a group of people that want to share the cost, that might be one way of doing it, and then just scan the pages into a PDF, and you can cut down the cost that way. Has anybody had trouble who has tried to buy the book actually finding it? I believe there's some that you can get from the Cal Bookstore, which is online. Amazon, I think, has copies. Okay. So this book number 1. Book number 2 is this case book here, which doesn't really show up there. It's a black cover case book in Abnormal Psychology, the 4th edition, although here there's a lot more flexibility. If you can find a 3rd edition or even a 2nd edition, that's okay, because what we're reading here are the cases, the clinical cases of actual people who have these actual disorders, and those haven't changed in these older editions. So if you can find those editions, that's fine. You can also rent this book pretty cheaply for $20 really at campusbookrental.com. The bookstore will also rent it. It's a little bit more expensive, but there are better rental options for this one than there are, unfortunately, the primary textbook here. So I'll also put copies of this on reserve at the Education Psychology Library, so if you can't afford to buy either of the books or rent them, there will be copies there for you to use. Now, our class really only has 3 requirements, really. We have exams, and we have 4 of them. Holy smokes, that's a lot of tests. It is a lot of tests. And the reason I do that is when I was a student, I hated having a class where there are only 2 tests. If you have a bad day, a hiccup, don't get any sleep, that's half your grade ruined. So I like to give people multiple opportunities to demonstrate, that they've learned the material, which is one reason why we have 4 tests. Also, to take into consideration that you might have a bad day, you might be overwhelmed with midterms, you might get sick, you might need to travel home for a wedding or a bar mitzvah or whatever. You get to drop the lowest score from your first 3 exams. So, in fact, if you do really well in the first 2, you can even just not take one. That's fine. It only counts for the first 3. Everybody is going to take the 4th exam, which is on the last day of class. So none of these exams are cumulative. As a student, I hated cumulative exams. Instead, they'll be just focused on about anywhere from 3 to 4 chapters of material. The first exam is all multiple choice. The remaining exams are a mix of multiple choice and short answer essay questions. We'll do reviews for these exams in sections. We'll give you some sample multiple choice questions in sections and in class. We'll give you other kinds of study aids to help with the essays. We'll do everything we can to make the exam process as the least painful that it could possibly be. We'll take our exams here in class. It looks like there's no other class in here right before ours. I got here early and there were a lot of you already in here. So we'll start right on time, give you the maximum amount of time. So there's 4 exams. So really only 3 of these will count towards your final grade. So we're taking those. RPP, you'll hear about that towards the end of class today, a presentation on that. That is required to do 3 hours or an alternative assignment, your choice, of research participation. That is a requirement for class, although I don't count it as a percentage of your grade, like some other psychology classes do. Instead, if you haven't completed the RPP assignment by the end of the semester, I'm just going to withhold your grade until you finish it, and then I'll release your grade. So you do need to do it. If you're sick of being in experiments, there's an alternative assignment that you can do. But if you have been in experiments or you're curious about that, you'll hear more about that towards the end of class. And then sections. Sections attendance is required at sections. You can miss 2 meetings of sections before it starts dipping into your section grade. Sections count 25% of your grade. It's an important part of what you'll be doing in our class. It's an important use of your time, of the TSI's time, and we want you to go. Now, I'm not going to take attendance in this class, in our lecture class. That's optional for you to come or not to come. It's my job, I take it very seriously, to try to make this lecture time something that you want to attend and is a good use of your time. And you can let me know how I succeed or fail in that regard. But I'm not taking attendance here. Lecture up to you if you want to come. We are hopefully podcasting our lectures today, and those should be on iTunes. Or if you go to webcast.berkeley.edu. I hope we're also going to be screencasting. That's what I signed up for. We'll see if that works. So you can not only listen to the lecture again, but see the lecture along with the slides. Many of you have noticed, because I walked around a bit, and you had already downloaded the slides. So I will post our lecture notes slides on VSpace. I always try to do it before the lecture, so you can look at them ahead of time. I just always slip in a caveat that sometimes I like to tinker with things at the last minute and make last-minute changes. And so I may change them a bit before class time, in which case I'll post a revised version after I've done that. So this is the grading scale for our class. It's kind of an odd number, 40 points, but it's just what it is. Sections are worth 40 points. Each exam is worth 40 points. This is in the slides that are already posted on VSpace, so you can just keep this. So when you get a score back and you get a 35, and you have no idea how to conceptualize that, you can just refer to the scale and know that a 35 is a B plus. As we go along, if you find that you have a score of a 35.5, I always round up. So if it's 35.7, it's really 36. Oh, boom, you're an A minus. If it's 35.3, well, I won't round that one up. Anything 0.5 or above, I always round up. All right, so as I said, most sections actually begin next week. Next Monday, Erica's sections will not be meeting because it's a holiday, it's Labor Day. So there's no classes, no nothing on Monday. But the Wednesday sections are going to begin next week, and so are the Tuesday sections. Monday will begin the following Monday, on Monday the 9th. Now, what we're going to do in here, lectures. The lectures, I try not to be completely redundant with the book, because you can read the book on your own, and then why would you ever come to lecture? So I try to bring up some stuff that's not in the book on purpose here in lecture. But sometimes I'll spend time going over things that are in the book that are particularly complicated. So when we start talking about genes, for example, I'll talk about copy number variations and SNPs, or single nucleotide polymorphisms, because those are kind of complicated concepts for some people. So some things I'm going to be redundant with the book. Other things I'll introduce new material here in lecture. We'll try to open it up for discussion and leaving time for you to ask me questions in here, so I'm not just up here droning on and on and on. Do some in-class demonstrations. I also like to show short video clips, particularly of people who have some of the actual disorders that we're talking about, so you can see that these are real people here, not just kind of things that psychologists make up in their spare time. They're actual people who have these symptoms that we're talking about. So we'll do that. We'll take our exams in class as well. So we do have a VSpace site. And up there, as I said, I'll put the lecture slides. There's a copy of the syllabus there. Any announcements I'll put up there. Your GSIs will be actively using section space on VSpace, and they'll explain that to you when you meet in section. I put a couple of web links up there along the sidebar there on the left, just mental health news, science news, things like that. And any other things that you as a class would like to see added to our VSpace site, I'd be happy to do it. You can let me know. You can let the GSIs know. And anything you want to share with the class, if it's appropriate, I'll put it up on VSpace, and we can share it with everybody. Any questions so far, about the logistics, anything we've gone over so far? Yes? No, we do not have a final exam. So I hated final exams when I was a student, so I just don't have one. Yeah. So. So she's asking, how does the RPP thing work if you're in multiple psychology classes? And the answer is, I don't know. But the person coming here in about 10 minutes will answer that question for you. I think, I don't know how that credit allocation works, actually. Janelle was saying she's pretty sure, and we can confirm this with RPP, that if you're in 3 psychology classes that each require 3 hours or credits of RPP, you've got to do 9. And what you have to do with Experimetrics, the online system that you sign up for, is make sure you allocate 3 credits to our class, 3 credits to Psychology 150, and 3 credits to Psychology 110, or whatever.